dah.
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 Okay. Assalamualaikum and every good evening. So today, me and my partner will present our DIY project. Before that, let me and my group members introduce ourselves. My name is Siti Maya Izzati binti Abdul Halim. My matrix number is 202443. Next, Nur Izzah.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nurul Izzah binti Burhanuddin. My matric number is 202257. Next,
Next, Nurul Zulaika.
Hello, Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nurul Zulaika binti Roslan and my matric number is 202916. Next, Aisyah Razak.
Hi, my name is Aisyah Razak and my matric number is 198500. Syadarin.
Hi, my name is Wan Syadarin Fariha binti Wan Zulkarnain, matric number 198520. Next, Aina Imran.
Hi, my name is Nura Aina binti Imran and my matric number is 198083. Next, Izzah.
Hello, hi. My name is Aida Izzati binti Mahidza and my matric number 201318. Next, Nur Shahira.
Hi, my name is Nur Shahira binti Razali and my matric number is 201234.
So everybody has introduced yourself. Anyone else?
Okay, so
No, so Mariam, you can start.
Okay, so me and my partner Nur Zulaika choose DIY Totebag as our DIY project because because why we choose to make this DIY Totebag because it's easy to make it and the materials needed also just a little. First, what we need is sewing machine, fabric scissors to cut, or if you don't have fabric scissors, you can use your tie cutter, thread and fabrics. You can choose any fabrics that you want to use, but most suitable fabrics is cotton. And you also can choose what design that you want. Actually, it depends on your own creativity. Okay, for the first part of the DIY tote bag, fold the fabric like this and measure the length and width. For my DIY bag, I use 18 inches of length and 16 inches of width. Then next you cut it like this. Next you sew the side of the fabrics and the bottom of the fabrics, and you sew using your sewing machine. Actually, when you don't have sewing machine but you want to make this DIY tote bag also can, but it take a time. Next, okay, this is the inside of the bag, inside of the fabric of the bag, and this is the outside of the bag. Next part is how to make the holder of the tote bag. I will pass to Zulaika.
Okay, thank you, my partner, Siti Mariam Izzati. Okay, again, my name is Nurul Zuleka and my metric number is 202916. So I will continue the presentation about how we are going to make a holder for the bag. So first, you can take any fabric that you want or what design that you want. Then you measure the length and the width. So for this holder for the bag, I use the length is 30 inches, which means in cm it's 77 cm, and the width I use 3 inches in cm, which is 8 centimeter. So after you use the length is 30 inches, which means in cm it's 77 cm, and the width I use 3 inches in cm, which is
Hello, Zulaika? Okay, it's okay. I will continue. Next, we make a holder for the DIY tote bag. Measure the fabric into 30 inches of height and 20 inches of length, 2 inches of width. Then fold the fabric like this and to make it double, and it will become like this. Next, you sew the holder part and it will become like this. And next part is you have to combine the holder part and the bag and sew using sewing machine, and the final result it will become like this. Okay, I think that's all. If you have any question, you can ask me.
sorry, my internet is problem.
It's okay. Any question?
Sorry, I want to ask.
Yeah.
Just now you mentioned that if we do not have the sewing machine, what we use? What we use to replace the sewing machine?
You can use by your hand. Yeah, you can.
That use the thread and the needle.
The scissor, fabric scissor,
So I
and
think
the tip.
that take quite a time.
Yeah, it makes time if you use by hand.
So
Maybe
thank you.
between 1 hour or 2 hours.
I see.
Next, if you have.
I want to ask a question.
Yes.
Okay, I want to ask, what type of fabric do you recommend we use to make this tote bag?
The fabric that we recommend is cotton fabric that's suitable for our DIY tote bag.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
I want to ask,
Yeah.
do you use any, is there any layer inside or just the fabric that you use?
For my
Just that
DIY,
one.
thank you for the question. For my DIY tote bag, I just use that fabric. But if you want to make 2 layer or 3 layer, it also can. It's actually depends on your own creativity.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How much the cost that you need to make the tote bag?
Actually, the cost that we spend, we don't spend the cost because it just it's already have in my house, the sewing machine, the scissors, fabric scissors, and the thread.
I have a question.
Yes.
Let's say if I want to make this tote bag, so what can I use this bag for? Like its function.
You can use for when you want to go to the market, you can use that DIY tote bag, or when you want to go to class also can, or you want to go shopping pun also can. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
I want to ask how long you take to finish one bag?
If I use this, when I make this DIY tote bag, I use sewing machine. So it's only take me about 30, eh, 30 minutes only.
What if we don't have any skills in sewing, using the sewing machine?
If you don't have any skill, I think it's about 1.5 hours.
I think the tote bag idea is nice, but without skill, I cannot make it by myself. So maybe I go to the nearby tailor and ask them to make one for me.
It's also okay. But if you
But
want to
overall, good
try,
idea.
but if you want to try to sew, if you have free time, you can also sew for in make by hand. But it's almost take a time if you use by hand. Any other question?
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
So what is the advantage of this tote bag to students or kids or the maker?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, our target is for housewife who want to find more money, and also it's suitable for teenager who interest to do or to learn or make as a hobby, because the cost that we are gonna use to make this tote bag is very low. For the cost, maybe actually if you have the things material at your home, so actually you don't have to use your money to buy the things. Like our tote bag, we use the fabric such as our clothes that we are not going to use it, or and in my home also I have one machine, so that easy for me to sewing it. So actually actually for the kids not very suitable, because it maybe can cause injured if don't have any monitoring from our parents or our mother.
I think I have another question.
Yes.
If someone doesn't have the skill in sewing and or they don't like to sewing, do you guys know the ways to attract them to sewing to do this DIY project?
I
Do you hear?
think for someone who doesn't have skill, maybe she can find a professional to teach them, or she also can look for the video at the YouTube. so that he can learn. And to attract them, maybe if you doing by your own, you can find your creativity, and also you can design the bag. The bag, you can design the bag. Follow your
On creativity.
instinct.
So I have another question.
Yeah.
What is the step precaution that you can highlight during the process of making the DIY?
Okay, when making this DIY project, DIY tote bag, we use sewing machine, and that is the most obvious is when you are using a sewing machine is the moving needle that you are fitting your fabric through. The best thing you can do is the easiest step, which is keep your fingers a safe distance away from the needle. Generally speaking, this is considered about an inch away from the needle at all times. And when you use the scissors, fabric scissors, you have to carefully use it.
I want to ask about you guys' opinion. What if you guys make it in various sizes, maybe large, moderate, and small? I want to know you guys' opinion about which size is the most difficult to make. Either small, moderate, or the large one is the difficult one if you varies the sizes.
I think for me, the most difficult is the last one, because the size is big. If you are gonna to use sewing machine, is okay, but if you are using your hand to sewing it, maybe it will take a longer time, maybe 2 or 3 days, because the size is big, so much take more time to finish it. It's better for the small one, and it's better for the small one because it can finish maybe in 30 minutes, like that.
Alright,
Can I
thank
use
you.
use the fabric gum instead of sewing the fabric?
Yes, but maybe not very suitable, because maybe if you put something that heavy, maybe it maybe the best have hole, because it's too heavy to put if you using a fabric, the gum one. So it's more suitable if you use the heavy cotton, and then you sewing it, because it's more suitable. So any question or opinion?
May I add something?
Yes,
Well, I
please.
agree with I agree with Aina that she said that without skill we can't do this project, right? Without sewing skill. So yeah. Do you have any challenge or difficulty while doing this project? Do you hear me?
Sometimes. Yes. Okay. Sometimes, because I am also first time doing this, but I have a basic to sewing it, because I have learned it at school before, how to sewing a fabric. And also my mother also have teach me a lot, because my mother sewing a cloth. So it's not very difficult to me lah.
I got something to add
Thank you. Okay, sir.
regarding the size. So let's say if I want to make it, I want to know with your guys use the measurement what size. You say that we can go bring that to school, bring that to market, but we can just put money or we can put books. I can't imagine what kind of size the tote bag was.
Maybe okay. Actually, it's suitable for us to bring it anywhere. You can put anything. But it depends on the size. But sometimes the size is small, so you can fill it with the small things. But if the size that you make it big, so you can put our book. If you going to class, you can put your book in this tote bag. Sorry. So this is the example. Actually, sorry, because I my internet, because my internet is very low. So this is the example. It's very simple, and actually is quite big, and it can you can put your book inside this bag. It's very easy lah, if you want to bring it for your class. So any other opinion or you want to add?
I think I would like to give my view on your project. I think I will give it like 3/4 star. Because I like your project. It's cute and I like the bag because it's kind of stylish and and the fabric is kind of light, so we can use it to bring it to the class, something like that. And the design you could choose it, depends on your taste, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I think. Anyone to add something?
For me, overall, I think your DIY is quite pretty and nice. I will give for our 5 stars. And plus, I'm quite amazed with your creativity. I think through this DIY project, we can learn about sewing skills because I also don't know how to sewing. So maybe I can learn about sewing after this. So yeah, that's all from my opinion.
I want to ask another question. Do you prefer the tote bag holder to be long or short?
Again, I can hear you very well.
Do you prefer the tote bag holder to be long or short? Which one is more suitable?
For me, I think it's more suitable if the holder of the tote bag is long, because it's easy for you to put it on your hand. If it's short, it's difficult to you, and you can it's difficult to you to hang it at your arm. So I think it's most suitable for you to make the holder is long.
Oh, okay. So I will give you 4/5 also. And if I want to recommend something, maybe you can put zip
Yes,
to
yes,
the
yes.
tote bag to or do you put the zip? I don't really listen to you.
Not yet. I don't put the zip because the zip is doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's just my suggestion. Maybe because it can secure our belonging in the bag.
Yes, yes.
That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your suggestion.
Anyone?
For me,
Yes.
okay, for me, I think that this project is quite interesting, and I also rate 4/5 because I think the last 1 mark is because of the mostly not many people that have the machine at home, and not many people have the skill to swing. Of course, they can learn, but someone like me, I don't think that I want to swim because I really don't like it. And then the four star is for I think that this project is environmental friendly because it can save our animals because we know that bags usually made by leather, wool.
Yes, yes,
So I
yes.
think it's good because we are using the fabric, right? So
Yes.
that's all. Overall, it's good.
Thank you.
Thank you for your comment. Anyone else want to add
Add
anything?
something.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to add something. I think that your DIY tote bag is really such a great idea because I like how you use the clothes and I like how pick the clothes that bag the black color with the the various color. I like how you choose that color, but I will give 4/5 because to me I don't really have the problem to, sewing and others because I also learn some skills on that. And if other people want to never have sewing before, I think they can just start with the small one. However, maybe you
Yes,
can,
yes.
this is just suggestion, maybe you can make the small and the big and the medium and the big one because the small one, the housewife really like the small bag. And for medium and large, we shouldn't really like to use that kind of bag because we can put our book and moreover. So I think that's all for me. I just like if it has a different sizes, it will be like wow. I will be like I want all of that, just like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for your comment and your suggestion. Anyone else?
I want to say something.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think nowadays tote bags have become quite popular, especially within students.
Yes.
Either it's male or female, because it's kind of gender neutral. Me myself use a tote bag whenever I go to class, and I found that it is really convenient because I especially like that they have large opening on top, so it's easy for me to grab whatever inside, whether it's textbook, notebook, or even laptop. So these tote bags can hold them all. So I can say that this bag really fits the bill. It's very functional, but I don't think that I can do it by myself because I don't have great skill to sew. But thanks though for sharing this project. I really like your bag. So I'll give it 4/5. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will give 4/5, and my suggestion for your DIY tote bag is what if we put pockets outside and inside the bag. To sometimes we put our stationery inside the bag. So we don't want a mess in our bag. So maybe pocket inside the bag. Nice. That's all from me.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you for your comment and suggestion. Anyone else?
For me, the last one. So I will rate 4/5 because I think the idea is very perfect about making the bag. The new method about learning the sewing also the new experience for the people who doesn't have any experience in sewing. So it also the benefit from it also came the benefit from the this DIY project, and also it eco friendly, right?
Yes.
So I think that's all from me
Yes.
as the conclusion. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think everyone have done with comment and suggestion for our DIY project. So, Mariam, you have anything else to say?
No. So we see next week for another next project, DIY project. Thank you for your commitment.
Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.